Hello, everybody. For me, it's good afternoon. Wherever you are, good evening, good morning. Come on in and join these beautiful spirit sessions, ladies, for a little card pulls and Christmas fun. Getting ready. Rhonda's here, Bex is here, I'm here. So we're ready to have some fun. What we do is we each pull one card for your one question. So Rhonda has the link there for you send 222. Yeah, that's it. 222, 22.
22, 22.
Yeah, I'm going on and on and on with the 20s. Anyway, yeah, just send that to the donation link there. And then that'll help us out, and we'll each pull a card. I'm pulling the card of strength. Bex is pulling the card that gives you a message from your heart. And Rhonda's pulling that shows you the challenge, the lesson that you're going through right now. Isn't that going to be such good help for the holidays?
Oh, it will be. It will be. And
Absolutely.
please share it out if you're not participating. Sometime during this broadcast in the next hour, because I don't think it'll probably be much more than that, but depends on how many people sign up. Um, we will do a card for the collective like we do normally, anyways, and we'll just chat about who's coming on next and stuff like that.
Good
So
one.
please share it out to your friends if you know somebody who might want a reading. We would really like that. Um, we
Hey,
just,
Rhonda, can we
yeah.
adjust our banner?
Oh, what did I do? Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. We can do that.
Just so we don't cause confusion.
I always cause confusion wherever I go.
Oh, not that,
No, I'm
not that one.
there.
We
Just
had
a
fun
second.
with this, though.
Yeah, we had fun. That was fun. But I will get it. Yeah, I'll get this adjusted right now. I should read better when I do stuff. I had a very trying day today. I have to tell
Oh,
you, one of my horses that boards with me, she came down with. We weren't sure what was going with her, so she ended up going to a animal hospital today. So we shipped her out just
oh,
to make sure Queenie. She's 29 years old, which is pretty old for a horse, but she could have colic or she could have, well, anyways, they're going to take care of her and she should be
wow.
better. They're going down because it's cold here. It's -4, so we can't do some of the treatments we normally do. We can't put intravenous because it would freeze,
Yeah.
and we can't do other things. So she's gone down. The owners and my husband took her down to the Prescott Animal Hospital to be treated for the next
Sweet
day or
baby.
two. So
Oh,
poor
sweet
Queenie.
baby.
So we don't know if she eats sticks and then she stops eating because she gets them jammed in her mouth because she's weird.
Fun.
Anyway, she's lovely. She's weird. She's old. I think she's
She's
getting kind of,
different.
she is definitely. When we first had her here, I noticed she wasn't eating properly, and so I had the vet come out to check her teeth. And when the vet was out, she pulled a stick this long from the back of her
Oh,
jaw that
Oh
was
my
stuck this
God.
way. And holy
wow.
cow! So we are doing readings, and if you PayPal us, I'll put the right banner up now. Da, 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 da. And somebody want to write it in the comments, that would be great. So if you PayPal to that, I'll be checking it out and getting it along. And later on, we will be doing one for the whole a bunch.
Yes, for the collective. And happy solar eclipse.
Oh
Yay.
yeah, happy solar
Awesome.
eclipse
Yeah,
day.
beautiful energy with that eclipse. Big shifts happening, big changes. Very
Yeah.
exciting.
And on Sunday we will be back here with the muses, and I have to tell you, I think we're all going to pull a card for not for every person, but everybody will have a chance to get a card read by one of us, and who comes in. We'll try and keep that up, and we'll talk. We'll be just chattering about everything because the seven
Sounds
of
good.
us are quite. It's going to blow the screen. I know it.
Yeah, well,
I got to know it.
just
You
like
got to
the
know it.
seven muses,
Blow
it'll
the
be fun.
circuits.
Blow the circuits. These ladies are so powerful. And when I was with them in Shasta, we had so much fun. And Bex and Teresa know several of them, and we've had them all on our show. So we're all like old family. So it's so cool when we'll get together. I'm sure it's great. So I'm trying to share out. Teresa, you have some readings already booked in. So did we want to
We
start with
do,
that?
and
Give me the
one of
names and we'll,
our new friends is here. She's new to us. Hang on, let me get back to where you guys are.
okay.
There. Ha. Um, we're pulling two cards. We're pulling one for Elena Fuller. We'll do
Oh,
her.
awesome.
Oh
Honey.
yeah, she's there too. I see them both here.
Yeah, I'm going to
So
put her up
Elena
there.
Fuller, and the other one is Anna. And what they want is
Mm.
general
Awesome.
readings. And so there's
Okay.
no question, just general. And
So,
Anna is new to us, and
so
so we're
will we
excited to
start with
share
a,
ourselves with
are we
you.
going to start with Anna or Elena? We can
I
start
just
with
think
either
that
one.
link one more time. I'm trying to type it in the chat.
Okay, I'm going to, oh, sorry, I'm going to put
That's
that
okay.
back on. I'll put that back on. There we go.
Thank you.
So, sorry, just a
That's
little
okay.
technical difficulty here today.
We're
And
flowing.
if anybody's joining us, could you tell us where you're from? Because I like to know where you guys are from so I can zoom in on my geo map here in my brain. I love knowing where you guys are from. So, Elena and Anna, would you like to tell us where you're from? Because inquiring minds want to know, basically.
So shall we do Elena first?
Sure. Are
Okay.
you okay, Bex, if you got that in the chat? Or
It's loading,
okay,
supposedly.
okay.
Waiting to see if it pops up, but it says it's loading. Oh, it says
Elena,
having trouble with internet because why not, right?
Oh yeah. Wow.
I can chat on here, but I can't type things in the chat.
Oh, you can't type things in the chat?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust this.
Let me just try see if I can put the
Elena's from
banners.
Dana Point, California. Woohoo,
Oh,
California.
so 3
I
hours
miss
earlier.
California.
I can
But I am
imagine.
having fun here, you guys.
We know that, but I know I can understand how you could miss California. That was my second time in California this year.
Right? It's Shasta?
Yeah, in Shasta. That was my second time. The time before I was at Joshua Tree, which was
Yes.
amazing.
I love it.
Even back then, I knew it was amazing. Oh my gosh.
I love that place.
There
So
we
Joshua Tree out there, and I love driving in that area. You can just feel it. It's awesome out there.
even as a young person, I felt it was a special place, not knowing anything. I just know I loved it when I went there. It was magical. I was looking for aliens, but that was because
Well,
back then, even back then, I was looking for aliens. I got to tell you, that's what I was looking for, and Bigfoot,
yeah,
that too,
yep, definitely.
up in the hills.
All right, I got my card ready for
Okay, Elena.
yes,
Awesome.
and talking about aliens. I'm pulling from the card deck that's Cosmic Consciousness Ascension deck, and it's
Oh,
from the
nice.
4 different families out there. It's from our family of Sirius, the Pleiadians, the Orions, and the Lyrans. And the card I pulled for you is from the Syrians who've gone through this. All of these groups have gone through the ascension and things that we're going through now over millions and millions of years, and they are sympathetic to helping us, and they're giving us their wisdom. So the wisdom coming to us from the Syrians is about initiation. So for you, your initiation in the light language there is about your clear senses. So look at that light language there for a minute, and
Love
then I'll
that.
read to you what they are asking you to initiate. Okay, your affirmation. My clear senses continue to expand with my peace. Now, this is what you hold on to for your strength right now and what is going to strengthen you. Maybe it's just the confidence you need in what you're doing already, feeling all the intuitive impulses that come into you and trusting them. It says, clear senses are your intuition, your extrasensory perception, or your psychic senses. Your clear senses provide you with a fuller information that is not evident with your physical senses. We all got these in our pocket, don't we? So this card is signaling that your psychic senses are awakening further. And a lot of times this happens when we begin to use them already, and we're using them, and then we're getting used to using them, and pretty soon boom, more come in. We're expanding. But it's like you have to use it and put it out there first for more to even come in. And this is what I'm sensing for you, that more is coming in according to how much you've been using already. So much more coming to you. So hang on to that and know that you're expanding. The light language here is enhancing your intuition and your intuitive understanding and communication. It is helping you to release blocks and fears to your deeper knowing. So, can you feel this? It's like you're being unplugged to move full speed ahead. Wherever you're at so far, it's going to go further and farther. And so, there's your light language.
Wow. That is beautiful.
Alana says she is a Syrian.
I
So that's
love
pretty
it.
cool.
Right on.
All right, so your message from the heart, Elena, is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray, and you got Almoria, which is awakening presence.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, it couldn't go better with the card that Teresa pulled, because this is all about you stepping into your I am presence. That's what Almoria does. He comes into our lives to awaken the I am presence and help us to really embrace who we are, our connection with spirit, our connection with the universe, really stepping into the sovereignty and divinity of who we truly are. And it says it's also really important for you to maintain spiritual hygiene at this time. Make sure that you're clearing yourself every day, because as you really allow yourself to tune into your, your soul frequency, you're opening yourself up more. You're opening yourself up. You're attracting more, and sometimes those things can pop up as drama in your life because you're not quite aware of. Sometimes the brighter we get, the more we trigger people because they're not quite ready to face their own stuff. I'm trying to find a nice way to put it, but spirits bring it through this way. People will be triggered by you stepping into your power because it's a reflection of them having fear of their power. So it's important that you really focus on building a habit of spiritual hygiene, of making sure that every day when you wake up in the morning, you're tuning in, you're clearing, you're setting your intentions, and at the end of the day, you make sure you're clear as well before you go to sleep at night. It'll help you actually settle down at night and sleep better as well. And just, keep going into that space. Your heart is open. Your heart is pure. And that's such a huge awareness for you to be able to have. Know that the universe is with you. It's supporting you. It's loving you. It's taking care of you. And this is your time to really shine bright. Okay? So that's what your heart wants you to know.
Ooh.
Very cool. Very cool. And so the card that came up for you that kind of goes with that, I see you, Elena, as going around like a whirlwind sometimes. And what they want you to do is you're trying to gather up too much energy almost at this point in time. And they want you to sort of stop pushing against the current and go with the flow. And this is ease and grace. And I'll put myself on big. Oh, sorry. No, I did the wrong one. Sorry. There. So this is ease and grace. They want you to slow down, breathe. This is your challenge. You need to slow down, breathe, stop forcing things. You're trying to force up against that current, and it's just tiring you out. They want you to just take some time and just flow with it. And when you flow with it, you can flow around the obstacles rather than like try and move those obstacles. They want you to flow with it. And being the whirlwind, just slow down. Be the gentle breeze that's flowing through the leaves rather than being the whirlwind that's picking them up and scattering them everywhere. They just want you to slow down. Take a breath and let it come. Because when you do that, it will come all naturally into you. You'll be able to gather it up with ease and grace. So that's mainly what they're telling you now is just, this is your challenge, is to slow yourself down, gather yourself in, like you said, get into a routine where you can just relax and let it come to you rather than trying to gather it physically by your will of force, and it'll come to you. So well,
isn't that, that's
this
a
is
huge
from Kyle
message.
Yeah, for a lot of us. I think
Yeah,
it's a message
absolutely.
that came last week for all of us as well. Like this time of year, we're way too much of the whirlwinds, and just see everything flowing to them, from
Well, and even on our spiritual
the cost.
journeys, thinking that we have to chase, having these abilities or work really hard to figure out what our purpose is and why we're here. What are we doing? Who are we? What can we do? What's our gift? And we think we have to dig and dig and dig to find them. But if we actually just allow them to unfold with ease and grace, that's how we're supposed to find them. It's not through hard work and, persevering through. I mean, yeah, perseverance helps, but they're natural. We have to stop looking outside of us for the things that are going to help us realize them. If we just realize they're natural and already within us, we can relax and allow them to show up.
Whenever I slow down,
Okay.
that's when I get the biggest
Mhm.
breakthroughs and aha moments. If
Right.
only I took that time to stop, which is hard,
Yeah.
but
It
hey,
can
it's
be.
productive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So our next person, we've got a couple more coming up too, because I've got their PayPal's in. I've got, I'll just tell you what their
Ooh,
names are. Have you got a pen? I just have to go get a
I do.
pen.
I got a
Okay,
pen.
I'll give you their name. You guys are sorry. I just came from work. Crystal Apliado. I'm sorry, Crystal, I've got the wrong name. And Lanny Vang. I've got two other names. So, and let's see if
Awesome.
there's anybody
Awesome.
else. Yeah, that's who I have. So I don't know. Did we do Stephanie last week? Anyways. Okay, so I have Crystal and
Yes.
Lanny. Okay, and so
All
now we
right.
have
So,
Anna,
Anna.
right? Anna's
Anna.
next.
Let's pull cards for
Anna.
Anna.
Anna, wow. Anna was originally from Russia and currently living in Guyana.
Ghana,
But
yeah.
her heart, Ghana, but her heart is in Las Vegas.
I love
You're
it.
everywhere. My heart is in Las Vegas. Only if Nick from um, what was that um, CIS Las Vegas
CSI.
CSI? Yeah, Nick.
CSI Las
Yeah,
Vegas, yeah. Oh, it
yeah.
was the original
Only if he's
CSI was
there.
Las Vegas. Nick was beautiful. I
Yeah,
like him.
yeah. He's short, but he was cute.
All right, we gotta focus, ladies.
Yeah, let's focus.
Guess what? The Syrians are coming through again.
Love that.
Have you got the? That's why they're probably together. They're friends. That's why. Okay.
Why am I doing this with the
Obviously,
cards?
that one wanted to come out. Ooh. Okay.
We got some exciting cards coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine jumped right out.
Okay,
Great.
Anna, starting with your strengths. So either this is a strength you're already being recognized for, or this is what you hang on to have your strength in whatever is prominent in what you're going through right now. And you've got the card from the Syrians of initiation, like we said before, and your card is joy. Joy. Now that may sound like a little easy word, but what we have to do to realize and to look deep and to find our joy. So your affirmation is my joy enhances life. My joy enhances life. So feel what that feels like and look at the light language. And I'm going to read to you a
Oh,
little bit
I love
more.
how the light language.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is.
And so life is meant to be joyful, full of joy. Joy is a relative state, sometimes peaceful, sometimes exuberant. The Syrians, through a fairy connection, are the stewards of joy. Doesn't that make sense? When the fairies are around, bleeding their little energy, sparkling like they do, full of joy, the Syrians bring that to us through the fairies. I mean, isn't that's just so amazing? And sometimes joy can be a challenge, and you may not immediately feel the emotion of joy, but you are empowering each experience to its full potential of joy. Your joy is not only an emotion of feeling good, but an actually a deeper understanding of the inherent connections and value of all life experience. So in another way, while we can think of joy as the children and as the fairies, but it also is comes with a maturity with it and seeing that there is still light and joy in all things. And so, what this card is reminding you to do is look deeper at your feelings and experiences to find that joy that's awaiting your attention. And for some reason, I'm feeling it down like in my solar plexus for some reason. So maybe it's somewhere with you here. Allow that joy to grow and burst out. Feel it and get excited about it. It's really okay to do that. Let it come out. So, it is a moment of challenge. In a moment of challenge, joy is the potential that is offered as your courage and capability are discovered. See how just being in that joy can bring you to that state of courage that we need to move forward? It's amazing how these things work. So, the light language is releasing old pain and trauma that block your inherent flow of joy. Let it release those blocks right now. Old energy, stagnant energy, don't need it no more. Let it go. And this light language is also amplifying your natural loving state that helps you and others to flourish. So take a deep breath into this right now. Oh, and let it flow all around you. Feel it go. Take one more breath. And now we'll see what your heart has to say.
Well, I'm going to suck that up for a minute. That was nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
So your heart is carrying a message of ascension from Serapis Bay. Okay. Which is,
again.
yeah, it's amazing. It says, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. So what I'm feeling really, just deeply feeling into this is that there have been a lot of situations that have played out in your life that have kept you from being able to show who you truly are to the world, from embracing who you truly are, allowing your authenticity to shine. And I love how joy comes up because joy is a natural state. Part of our authenticity is being in a state of joy. So it's perfect that they, again, go hand in hand. But it's also about helping you remember that you have the ability to rise above any situation that you no longer want to experience in your life. You have the ability to see the bigger picture. You have the ability to move past these things with grace and ease, with the ability to really understand that everything that has happened has had a purpose to help you become stronger, more empowered, to help you peel back the layers so that you're not holding on to things that no longer resonate with who you are. Each layer has to be addressed one at a time. But as you've been doing that, you've been able to start to see those sparks of joy and sparks of light within yourself, and how you can show up of service for humanity, how you can show up of service for yourself as well, in a way that, ripples out and really blesses those around you. So your heart is really wanting you just to acknowledge that anything that's going on in your life right now, you just have to tune into your heart and you will move past it with grace and ease. You will be able to rise above. There's nothing that can hold you back. Nothing. Everything is already working out perfectly for you. And you just have to get into the headspace to be able to align that heart with the head and say, okay, I know what my heart is telling me is true. I feel it. I know it. It resonates deeply within me, and I can follow my path without fear. Okay? So that's what your heart wants you to know.
Okay. Thank you, Bex. Love that. And I love how our cards always go together. I seriously do. This one jumped right out from you. And Anna, I'm using the Angel Guide Oracle card from Kyle Gray. It's his new cards. And these are about what your guardian angels want you to know. And your guardian angels say that this is your challenge. Your challenge is blessings in abundance. Oh. And it's not that you have a challenge about blessings in abundance that they're not going to come to you. You have a challenge in receiving the blessings in abundance. So your challenge is that you're not feeling worthy enough of getting them, so you're blocking them from coming to you. So what you need to do is align your actions and the way you think with the highest good for all. You have to kind of send it over to God and to your guardian angels that, please let this come to me if it's for the highest good for myself and for all, and just then allow it to come. And a good way to start that is by just writing down in your journal every morning for the next 3 weeks, because 21 days is a good way to start anything. 3 things that you are grateful for. Try to make them 3 different things every day. I mean, I'm grateful that the sun came up for 3 times. I mean, you have to get a little bit more into it, and just write in a gratitude journal for the next 3 weeks. This is your homework. They say this is your homework. 3 things that you are grateful for. This will help unlock the blessings in abundance. First of all, you'll see the ones you already got.
Yes.
And then that will start upping your vibe, and you'll attract more and more and more into your life. And as you can see, it's in your hands. Those blessings in abundance are already in your hands. And your guardian angel just wants them to hand them over to you. So ask for the help and receive. And that's the blessings in abundance will come to you. I don't know if that feels the way it should be, but I love this. So just think of your guardian angel holding all your blessings, wanting to hand them over to you. So,
Ooh.
yeah, he's beautiful. He is beautiful. So, and he jumped out wanting to let you know that that's your challenge. It's not that, it's receiving the blessings and the abundance that's there. So good. Let us know how that goes. So Teresa, have you got the
Next
next
would be
one?
Crystal. I didn't
Crystal?
write down the last name because I have to be able to see. Oh, there it
Crystal,
is.
there she is.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Okay. Now I
Crystal,
see it.
can you tell us where you're from? Just that we'd like to know. I like to know. Okay. I
Confirmation
like to
wise.
know. Yeah. Oh, good. Anna said that's very powerful. Thank you all so much. Oh, great. Awesome.
Awesome.
So do your homework, Anna. It doesn't have to be long.
Yeah. Make it fun.
Make it fun.
Oh, from
Win-
California.
winter,
Ooh.
winter's California. Is there winter in California?
Is that an oxy? There
It's
it
like
is in the
3 weeks.
north.
It's like a 3 week
Okay.
winter.
Actually, there's some places in Ontario that are further south than in California. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. So, yeah, way down south, not where I am because it's snowing here today. So,
Here too.
oh, you got snow as well?
Yeah, dusting. Not like we had that storm, but still enough that I'm like, it's not going away now.
Still
No,
got tons
Here.
of rain. Is that going to you guys?
no, I'm
Probably.
getting
It
snow.
was like lakes falling on
No,
top.
it's snow. It's white rain.
No,
No,
rain. It's frozen rain.
it's frozen rain.
Powder rain.
Oh, just rain though. Oh, she got rain. Yay! Good for you.
There it is. I got it. Okay,
Oh,
now we have the Lyrans coming through. So, Crystal, this is for you. Your message of strength is about expression. And the Lyrans are here about awareness because when they went through all the ascension and all of the kinds of raising their vibrations, what helped them the most was coming to awareness about things. And so let me show you the beautiful light language here.
ooh,
Isn't that neat looking?
that is.
Woohoo.
I
And
think I
so
could
your
write light language.
affirmation from the Lyrans is I am a vehicle of life expressing into physicality. I am a vehicle of life expressing into physicality. Think about how amazing that is. Your spark of life in the physical is inspiring and moving, not only to you, but to those around you. You are a divine being that has come into physicality with a purpose to experience life with joy. Though each moment may not seem joyful, your interaction with it can bring change that creates a better future. This card is beckoning you to express your light So this is what's going to strengthen you or help you keep your strength is in expressing your light. So working with that throat chakra and the Amazonite even. And I learned that I used to hold it on the front when I was having trouble expressing, and someone reminded me that actually on the back of the neck.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. And it's like, oh, that works. That's so cool. So all the little things that we learn. So your expression not only serves you, but serves others to understand their inherent divinity. See, everywhere you give yourself permission to be the best that you are, to be the highest vibration that you can, and to speak from there, it gives others permission to do the same. It's like planting a seed that will grow at its own rate, but there it is. That's how the ripple goes out. Much of your expression is unspoken, but still interacts with the world around you in unseen ways. Think about that. Not just our spoken word, but our expression and emphatic gestures, the love, that whole toroidal field around us and what we fill it with, you know? Observe your own intentions with your expression. Are you seeking outside approval? Are you seeking to control others? Or are you holding back from expressing because you feel unworthy or resentful? So look at what it is that is holding you back. Whatever viewpoint, are you dimming down too much? This card is asking you not to dim down anymore. The light language is helping you to release fear, release judgment, and a need to acquiesce the fears and insecurities of others. So see, you don't have to dim in any way just because Bex was talking about that earlier, weren't you? That just because you're on your path doesn't mean that they're going to meet you at the same. Doesn't mean you have to dumb yourself down for that. Still shine bright. You are really a teacher here. So you are activating a clarity that benefits from all forms of expression, even those that may not seem delightful but are helpful. Love and empowerment for all is involved. Love and empowerment. By you saying what you need to say or expressing however it is that you need to express, and you may be feeling that right now. You may be feeling that you've been meaning to get to painting, or you've been meaning to get to writing. Somehow you feel it, and it's ready to come out and express, and it's going to be healing through you to others. So bring it on, Crystal.
Oh, I love that I get to piggyback on this because your card from your heart from the Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray is spiritual abundance. Here we go. Yes, how perfect is that? It says, "Thank you, angels."
sorry. Let's do that again. I'll just put her up.
Okay.
Put you up. I
There
was
she
slow.
is. Just
I was
open
slow.
the circle glare. There we go. Got her. Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. And of course, we know that abundance isn't just about financial prosperity. It's about emotional well-being, mental well-being, physical well-being, spiritual well-being. It's recognizing that you are in a world of infinite blessings, of miracles, of knowing that all of your needs are provided for at all times. You never need or want for anything truly. It's a matter of whether you're open to receiving or not. Because everything you need is always accessible to you. And through that, you are able to give and share with others abundantly as well. So knowing that there's nothing that you need to do to earn these blessings, to earn this abundance, just being you is exactly right for all of these things to come to you. It's just remembering that these things are already yours, they're already meant for you, and just holding that space of gratitude. Your heart wants to give abundantly to all those around you, to share that love that you have so much to give, being able just to sit in that, allow yourself to just feel that heart energy ripple out and blessing those people that are closest to you, seeing that heart connection, seeing those rays of pink light coming out of your heart space and going into those people that are closest to you, and seeing that heart connection and seeing it go from them to people that are closest to them, and keep going out and imagining how much love is really being shared just because you have a moment where you just can tune in and say, okay, I want to just feel that. I want to express that love. I want to be able to give abundantly and receive abundantly, because everything that you give comes back to you, times 10, 100. It just keeps growing and growing. So it's really about you being able just to acknowledge and accept that this is already yours. It's already done. And having gratitude for it, knowing that you deserve it because you are you, because you exist. And that's all you need to remember. So your heart really just wants you to tune in, feel that love, feel that support, know that it's always with you, and keep moving on your path. That's it.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Crystal, the card I got for you, and I'll put this so on big so you can see my card, is listen deeply. This is your challenge card from your angels, especially your guardian angel. They want you to stop listening to the old messages. So, you might want to clear out some of the old messages that you keep on repeat that maybe you got like 6 months ago. Now, they want you to start listening deeper to the new messages from your higher self. And even if they might be a little bit, eh, like, I don't want to hear that. It's for your highest good. So they want you to start listen deeper. And if you can't really get them, you can always ask them to come in your dreams and put them in your dreams so you can maybe catch them better that way. Sometimes we have blockages, and the best way to do it is just ask your angels and your guardian angels to put it in a dream so you can hear it better that way. So it gets through all the static of the day today's stuff. And just ask them again for the messages. Ask them to make them really, really clear. Your challenge is sometimes you get so many messages that you don't know whether they're from you or from outside or from where they're coming. So listen deeply. You can see your guardian angel wants to connect with you. Your higher self wants to connect with you. And so just ask for a little help to get those messages in, and it will be for your highest good. And that's your challenge is sometimes you don't trust the messages you have and you're listening to old messages because that feels safer to do. So if hopefully that resonates with you, that being your challenge.
Powerful. I love that.
So we have, that was Crystal. Then we have Lanny. Lanny, are you on?
I was always
Lanny.
saying Lonnie when I said
Lonnie.
it.
Lonnie, I know, but I'm
I
Canadian and I
Maybe
always
it's
say
Laney. Who
Lanny.
knows?
I know. My mom always told me I had my own language and that I had to start
Well,
speaking more.
obviously I do because I say it. There she is. Okay, Lanny, can you tell us where you're? Is it Lonnie or Lanny? So maybe you can phonetically spell it out for us so we know.
It rhymes
We'll butcher
with.
it anyway because we're good like that.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad it's
Lonnie.
Laney. Lane.
Lonnie. Nope, that's
Lon-
Lonnie. Yep.
Oh, okay. Lonnie.
Lonnie. Okay, I
Lonnie.
got it.
Got it. Oh, good. So, Crystal says that definitely so much. Thank
Awesome.
you. So great. Glad you take those. And the nice thing is, if you didn't hear them, I go back and listen to my readings on the replay, so I can let it really sink in. So feel free to do that. And she's watching from Minnesota, and you wouldn't have any snow
Ooh.
in
Oh,
Minnesota, would you?
it must be so
Ooh.
cold.
I bet.
Hey, they're south of us. It's not the big lake. The big lake.
Yeah, but they get some intense weather there.
They sure do. They get lake effect snow.
Yeah, no,
It's
nope.
awesome.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
yeah. It's cold enough here. I don't want that too. I don't know how. Oh, no. Nope.
Ah, it snowed yesterday. Yeah, it's coming our way. We get it, it goes away. We get it, it goes away. So I'm happy for just to be white on the ground so I don't have mud in my house anymore. Oh, there you go, Lenny. It's dropped up. Oh, there's your challenge. Okay. Okay.
All right, so I have the card about your strength, and it comes from the Orions. And the Orions are said to have really had the hardest time of all going through their ascension and raising their vibrations. And in fact, some of the wars, the Orion wars, are still in our memory, and we're still clearing and healing from them, a lot of us. I'm not saying all of us, but those of that are Orion based. And so you got a card from the Orion, and so from their hearts they really mean this, and what they learned to help them through was they had a lot to release, they had a lot to let go of for them to be able to move into the higher vibrations. And so the light language for you is about releasing pain. Releasing pain. Is it just yours? Is it collective pain? Is it ancestral pain? Feel in, use your intuition and feel in. And let me read to you what your affirmation is. I am transforming with grace and ease. I am transforming with grace and ease.
Here comes it.
Which is completely okay. This is what we're here to do. This is why we get these new moons, full moons, and eclipses. This is why we get the support team of reaching out to each other and our angels and guides, all to help us with this transformation here. So, pain may not be easy to deal with, though as you find yourself opening to empowerment, you will find it easier to process it. Pain is showing you an imbalance, whether physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. So wherever it is, don't paste on a happy face and think that this is you doing your best. Feel individually where this pain is. Where is it in your body? Sense it and feel it and transmute it with ease and grace. The Orions discovered the depth of pain and its ability to compel transformation, which is always a choice. Where there are congenital issues that some contend with, typical pain surfaces after an imbalance has been occurring for a while. So they're talking about older pain. So you have drawn this card today to help you find a new way to move through pain. This is kind of exciting. Find activities and people that support your flow of change. Look at pain as a teacher that is nurturing you toward improvement with great love, and to view yourself as an adept student. You have not failed at creating the positive, but you have boldly chosen to progress in your life. There was something that was coming through. Man, I should have said it when it came through. Something about pain as a teacher, like when the old doors close, that's okay. And it may feel like rejection, it may feel like this and that, but you're being guided on a path that is to your greatest good. And that's why we want to be able to move from this situation to that situation with ease and grace. And so that's what you're being blessed with. And the light language is inspiring change that helps you release the pain and empower your creativity to transform. You are discovering your ability to improve with joy. Isn't this the third card I pulled that mentions joy?
Yeah, for sure.
With joy or challenge. So there's a choice there. There's a choice. And this is beautiful work for you. I feel it. It's exciting. So seeing that you can move through everything as a choice with ease and grace. This is your strength. This continually, every time you go through something that you think, oh, that's enough, go ahead, take that step back, deal with that pain, and step right back up, because you are on your right path and you have so much help available to you. This is your strength right now.
Beautiful. Again, you can't make this up, because the card that came up from your heart is from the Starseed Oracle cards, which I haven't been pulling for these, but for this one, I was guided very strongly. They're from Rebecca Campbell. And your card from your heart is Weight of the World.
Oh.
So how amazing is that? It says boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. So what's really coming through with this is that you are a very powerful empath, and you have a very hard time keeping your own emotions separate from those around you. You care so much, so deeply, so powerfully, that sometimes it feels to you as if caring so much hurts you. Caring so much actually makes you feel exhausted. It makes you feel worn down. And they're trying to come in to remind you that right now, at this point in your life, you are aware that caring is so important as a part of who you are, but it's time for you to let go of the things, put down the things that are not yours. You can still care for others and support them and love them without taking on their emotional strain. their emotional issues. You can also let the past go, put the past down. It doesn't serve a purpose for you anymore. It was stepping stones. It wasn't something you were meant to carry. It's time for you to let the load down so that you can really be the joyful, loving, spirited, just very, it's big energy within you that really has been dimmed down because of how much you carry, how much weight you have allowed to build up on you, because you don't ever want anybody to feel alone. And your way of doing that would be to help carry their emotional pain, their emotional weight. That's theirs to work through. And you have to be able to do the separation of, I can acknowledge my part, but they also have to work through theirs. They also have to take responsibility for what they're feeling and how they're processing. So you have to be able to take a step back. You have to be able to look at the situation from, an objective but loving, supportive person. Really allowing yourself to put yourself first. Saying, okay, is this going to help me or is this going to hurt me? How can I show up for this person in a way that isn't going to harm me in the process, but I can still show them that I love them, care about them, and want to be there for them? Because at this point, it's going to start affecting your health if you keep carrying all of this weight on you. You're going to feel more tired and more worn down and more just emotionally overwhelmed, where you're going to start feeling it in your body, getting headaches, just feeling completely broken. Of course, we know you're not broken at all. This is a superpower that you have. It's about finding the way to use it for the highest and greatest good in a way that fuels you. This is about you being able to really see how this is going to help you step into your role more, help you to be able to show up for others in a way that isn't going to make you feel depleted, but makes you feel excited and invigorated and alive. Okay, so that's really, really important for you to be able to step back from others, have those boundaries up. If you're not in a place to be able to hold space for someone because you have some emotional things of your own coming up, it's okay to say, give me a little bit of time to just sit and center myself, and then I'd be happy to sit with you and listen to what you need, what you need to talk about or whatever. Don't put yourself in the position to be there for others if you can't even be there for yourself. Okay? So boundaries are important. Give yourself permission to take care of you. Have those boundaries, let things go, drop it away, and be able to just embrace the peace that's coming for you, because there's a great peace coming with this. Okay? That's what your heart wants you to know.
Yes, powerful.
Awesome. And
You see, she
like
said
you
she was
said, we
working
can't
on
make
wound
this up.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently your guardian angels really want you to raise your vibration. That's, I don't know. Whatever the other stuff is, they want you to raise your vibration. And whatever you do, that makes you feel good. Now, the holiday season is here, and a lot of us are always going like, it's not going to be the same this year. That's okay. Sometimes the same is not that great.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got to do is focus on what makes you happy. And if it's turning on, rocking around the Christmas tree and dancing, go for it. Not my favorite, but you go for it. So no, but dance, sing, eat your favorite little treats, go and bake cookies, go out in the snow and make snow angels. Do what makes you happy. Get outside is really a big, strong message I'm still hearing. Get outside, even if it is cold. Do something that you like out there. Feed the birds or go walk in nature. Just connect. I know it's cold, but hey, when it's not windy, it's still beautiful. The snow reflects. I like going at night when the wind drops and the snow is so bright, and the moon and the stars really reflect. You can see all the way to heaven there. Raise your vibration. Whatever makes you feel really great, that's what they want you to do. This is your challenge. And if it may start again with a gratitude gratitude little journal for the next 3 weeks over this. This is, I call the season of dark, because this is when it gets really dark till December 22nd, and then we start getting light again. So let's do this. This is a time for inward reflection. Find out what makes you happy. Raise your vibration by doing that and embracing that light and bringing it down and into your heart. Eating properly, getting your fruit and vegetables into you, along with the goodies, and drinking lots of water. So raise your vibration. That is your total challenge.
Yeah.
Because everybody else said it anyways in their readings. That's what she needs to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And also what's coming through with that is getting your favorite bath bombs and taking them like a really
Oh, yeah.
special goddess bath. That's going to help
Ooh.
you feel so good. You know, putting your favorite essential oils in the bath water, bubble bath, whatever it is that makes you feel luxurious, makes you feel like you're being pampered. Do that for yourself, right? Like this is so important for you to do right now.
Yeah. Have a girls' spa night in
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
just one. And
that's
put the rocking
fun.
around the Christmas tree on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Enough with the Christmas tree thing.
I know.
Rocking around
I know. I have the Christmas tree
You're
thing going
stuck
on.
on it.
I've got an earworm today
Oh, no.
rocking around. Thank you, Lonnie. I'm going to check. Hey guys, if you ever do PayPal, really pay attention because sometimes people will come in and kind of try and snipe you. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't on purpose, but Aberin Alam asked for 2222. Just hit the decline. Yeah. So be careful out there, girls. For everything nice, somebody's always trying to snooze you. So, if anybody wants a reading, we are still open for readings, and let us know. We have some spaces left, but how about pulling a card for the strength for what's going on for this week for everybody in the audience? Let's pull a strength card so we can do this for the collective. Thank you, angels, for revealing to me what the collective needs to know. It's so good to have you here. Thank you, angels, for your presence. Ooh. Okay. Teresa. You're welcome, Lanny. Thank you. And hello, who else was here? Hello, Anna. Hello, Kenzel. I see you're on Facebook. I don't see you here, but I know you're there. So, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Okay,
coming in.
this deck, let me get the name
Let
of
us
it.
know if you have PayPal this so I don't miss it because I'm not always.
This deck is Manifesting Your Mastery, and they're affirmation cards, so they're
Oh,
real easy
awesome.
to read. It was put together by Monica Morani,
Mm.
inspired by the writings of Cryon spoken through Lee Carroll. So
And we
she
had
took
Monica
all
on,
of
didn't we?
these.
We
Yes, we had
did.
Monica
Yeah.
on. And so she has a
Yeah.
lot of these compilation books where she goes through all the different audios and written down stuff of Cryon and puts it together in her own books on special topics. And so this is what she's done with these cards. And so the card for the collective is really a neat one. Here's the back because I think they're beautiful. And here's this. I don't know if I could, yeah, I can't read it that way. So I'll show it to you guys and then I'll take it in and read it. Peace from Cryon. I feel the energy of the Cryon entourage and the soft whispers of the third language that reaches me from across the veil. I feel the energy of spirit, the energy of home, and I know that I have found peace, an eternal peace that has always been within me.
Beautiful.
This is the strength to hang on to right now. So what the Cryon entourage feels like, it's a lot like a blend of the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Metatron energies all around you. And they're beautiful and they're colorful like that. And you feel that. The third language that reaches you from beyond the veil is oftentimes when you're listening to channeled words or even light language, you're not necessarily understanding the same thing that anybody else is listening to it. It's coming into you just for you, just personal for you. So your strength is in feeling that, feeling the personal messages that are coming in just for you, feeling your beautiful entourage, and knowing that peace is always eternally deep, deep within you. So that's the collective. Feel the peace.
Beautiful.
I love that. All right. So the heart message for the collective is from the Starseed Oracle cards. And this is the portal card.
Oh,
Isn't that beautiful?
I love that.
So I'm going to read it because I just love the message that came through it. So I'm going to hold it up and read it. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. The timing is right. The universe is saying yes. You have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded. This is a time when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past. It's also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create? What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects you've been working on are coming to fruition. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into a new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. That's big.
That
That's
is
huge.
Bex.
Yeah.
It's big.
I was
Exactly.
like, I just needed to read it because that just was so exactly what we've all been feeling. The shift is coming. The shift is happening. And this is saying, yes, don't wait for it next week. Feel it now. It's here now. We're in it, you know? So from your heart space, that's your portal. You're in that portal right now, and allow yourself to move into that, feel that love, and create whatever it is that you want more of. This is your chance.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
Hello,
Perfect.
Natalie. Yeah, so the challenge for the group, for the collective today, is to embrace the Mother, Father, God healing. It's to embrace that oneness. This time of year, we can either feel really connected to our family or want to run and hide. So what we need to know is the challenge is that we don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, that we're always connected to the divine. And whether you feel you are worthy or not, what the divine wants you to know is that you are unconditionally loved. And the challenge for you is to accept that unconditional love, bring it into your heart, and have that healing of that divine parental love. That's your challenge, is to embrace that divine love from your parental, your spirit parents, your Father Sky, Mother Earth parents. And that will maybe help, kind of go through your life and help heal those other issues with parents that you might have. So by accepting that love from the divine source, that's unconditional, it'll help you in other ways. It'll help you heal your parental problems, maybe that you have with your parents, or maybe as a parent, it might help strengthen the love that you give to your children, and that love that comes through, that unconditional love. Just by embracing that unconditional love in your life, you will heal altogether. So that's the challenge. It's just to reach for it. You can ask your angels to help you. You can just, just know it's there. Just think about it and know it's coming to it. Whether you accept it or not, it's always there. And you're worthy of receiving it, no matter what. So that's your challenge.
Awesome.
I love that card. Reaching up for it.
Absolutely.
So just trying to figure out if there's anybody else who wants a reading on. So we have the muses coming on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And who's the next person after that? The muses will be here, hopefully all of them.
Suzanne Gunderson,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
She'll be on
Suzanne Gunderson.
on the
Woohoo.
20th.
Tapping our way into some healing right after Christmas. So it's awesome.
Powerful.
Yes.
Very good. Very excellent. So we're really, really had a great day. I don't know if there's anybody we missed. Let us know. So I don't think so. But we'll be on here again next Monday, right?
Ooh,
We will.
So,
We will.
yes.
For
Live
fun.
at 5.
Live at 5. We're just doing this till Christmas and beyond for the holiday season, or Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to all those, and Kwanzaa. Diwali was last week or 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So excellent. It's the season of light, because when in the northern hemisphere it gets darker, in the southern hemisphere it gets lighter. So it's all sorts of solar eclipse today, right?
Did anybody see the meteor shower last night?
It was
We had
cloudy.
rain.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
I
Bex.
did, and they were beautiful and bright. And we had my neighbor and I brought my youngest daughter, and she brought her daughter. They're best friends, and my daughter was just like, "This is amazing." She was seeing them all over the place. Like, yeah,
Oh, so
was
awesome.
so
Yeah.
cool.
It clouded up last night. We were hoping to.
You
Yeah.
can see it tonight too, I believe. Tonight is still an option. No, still cloudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's snowing.
Well, if
Yeah.
it's not cloudy where you are, try to get out tonight
Yeah.
and look towards
The
the
Gemini.
Geminis. Right. So if you look where
Which
Ryan's belt is, it's a little bit north, I don't know, northwest of that, just a hair, like a hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope I
It would
get
be to the
clear
left,
eventually.
right? To the left
Yeah.
and up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which is that
But
way
you
in
can
my
see
house.
it everywhere. They were still showing up in other spots in the sky as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
I mean, just amazing streaks, like this whitish bluish color. It was just amazing.
Yeah, we've been seeing some. We've had 2 fireballs in the last month that we saw.
That's right.
And one night we were out and we saw a big fireball that was seen all across northern New York and Ontario.
Mhm.
And then they had one in Toronto during the day. And then the other night there was one that went up to Ottawa, but we saw the one that was an hour later. I'm thinking like, it's from the Gemini meteor shower. All these ones are like they come earlier.
Strays.
We're going through that kind
Right.
of belt of the exploded comet.
Wow.
So everybody,
That's
anybody, anything else? Anybody or no? Anybody else? No. Anybody want to?
I think that's it.
No? Okay. So
Wrap.
thank you, ladies.
1
Love you.
hour. Love you.
Love you too, and have a good night. And we will
Take care.
see you Sunday.
Yes. Have
No,
a beautiful
it's not
week.
before.
Namaste.
Yeah. Bye bye.